Two Beards Reviews reviewing Welcome to Wrexham, episode 3, coming at you up next. G'day, Sheila's beard brethren, fuckheads, and just general listeners.
We got to
How
change that
you
name.
going? We're welcome to Two Beard Reviews for episode 3 of Welcome to Wrexham, which was aptly titled Not Yet.
Not
Um,
yet.
Right, so an episode all about Notts County.
Yep.
Um, Really not a lot of context to this episode. I think this is obviously establishing Notts County, and because they played such a big part in this upcoming season, or the season that is
Yeah.
now being portrayed in Welcome to Wrexham.
Yep.
Um, hmm, Very interesting episode. Not a lot in it. They had a good little bit where they're interviewing other fans, but but yours, not me, but this motherfucker over here had a little cameo.
I did. I did. I had a
Oh,
little cameo.
mate, just because you're on it, I'm tempted just to give it the Elliot Lee already. But no.
Well, that's very sweet of you, mate. No, look, it was literally, you know how people talk about like 5 minutes of fame? That was my literal 2 seconds of fame. At the very start of the episode, literally, I think I counted it. It was like 11 seconds in. You literally get to my mug, and it's talking about the impact that the Welcome to Wrexham documentaries had on the world, and it's showing Philadelphia, then it's showing the locals, and then it's showing my mug watching the game with my Australian Wrexham supporters, flag in hand. So it was pretty amazing. I mean, I've
And
sent
just
footage
just
to
to
them before.
answer the question now, because we have got this question that's come up. This was before me and Adrian became besties.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. We didn't even know who each other were at that point. So I think the biggest question a lot of people go is like, where's Rousey? Where's the other two bid? But this was back when there was no two bids at the time. So this was early doors. So yeah. Very touched to be a part of it, and we'll see. I've sent a bit of footage to them, so maybe we'll see me in future ones. But if not, I will take 2 seconds and claim it till I die.
Yeah, I think it was good. Humphrey Kerr made an appearance in this one. Humphrey
Yes.
Hart.
Oh, it was good to see
Um,
Humphrey again, man.
yeah, he made a real good appearance on this one, and he had something really, really juicy to say about Nott. He's like, you just wish they would go away.
It's so funny that you mentioned that. It was almost like it was the perfect time to bring back Humphrey, because Humphrey does like almost the explanation of things, and he's like, well, there's us, we're having a great season, and then there's Nott doing the same thing, and like he almost kind of just recaps things really well from the first season. So to do it again now, it just felt like it was appropriate.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I did really enjoy. Um, they got fans from other clubs to talk about us. Now,
Dag and red,
I
mate.
don't know how genuine to take this because I can honestly say, having lived through this, fans from other clubs fucking hated us.
They hate
Hated
us, mate.
us. And
Fuck, the
here they
owners
are
talked
bloody
about how much they hate us.
yeah. And here they are saying, "Oh, it'd be so good if someone would come to our club and give us money, and all the more power to Wrexham and all that." It was like, where the fuck did they find these fans? Like, Jesus.
Or honestly, and I don't want to be that guy, but like they're probably just people who don't use social media, right? There probably are people who are out there who are just lovely, but it's just the cretins on the internet who fucking hate us. So
Oh, yeah, yeah. They should have got Notts County Zone on that. Would have been amazing. So, and
oh,
then they showed the
can I
game.
just dismiss something as well, just
Yeah.
quickly? Notts County Zone came out and he said that he was offered to be on the documentary, and he asked for money, and then Welcome to Wrexham turned him down. I know for a fact, talking to someone who worked on the fucking show, that that is completely false. So I just want to call that out right here. So
Okay.
cool.
Call him out. You're full of shit, mate.
Rip it off like a band-aid, man. Fuck you.
Oh, dude. But it obviously focused around that. Now, what was really interesting was seeing the stress on the players and how how it impacted them in that change room at halftime. I really,
Poser and
really
Mullen.
enjoyed that. It's good because it shows that there's no favorite. Like, you're not a superstar on that team.
Yeah.
You're the equal. And when Tozer
The
was going off at Mullen in the change rooms, I was just like, yeah, because I think a lot of us, when we watched that game, we actually thought the same. It's like, why didn't you pass it? Like,
mm,
he had an open run, but obviously, like Mullen said, he didn't actually see him. He was just so focused on the goal, which is what Mullen is.
mm.
Um,
And he didn't have a chance all game in that game as well. And they mentioned it
yeah,
in that episode that it was actually fair. The commentator said it's actually fair enough that he took the shot. If you've not got a chance all day, might as well take it when you've got it. But dude, honestly, I was actually kind of taken aback. I was actually very protective of Mullen. I was like, leave him alone. He didn't
oh
mean it.
yeah,
Come on.
yeah. Just want to like reach for the screen and grab him by the neck and say, "Oh, fuck up."
Yeah.
Nah,
But at the same time,
honestly,
it's real. It's real. And I
it is.
like that. They didn't cut it out. They didn't fucking leave it in the editing room. They said, you
Mm,
know what? This is what a locker room is. There are infighting. There is dynamic. There are personalities and it clashes and it's not
mm.
always fucking rainbows.
And
So
just in
yeah, good on 'em.
typical Wrexham fashion, they came out in the second half. They came out firing, but they got that controversial offside call. And yes, it was absolutely controversial. They really should have played that a bit more, because I remember at the time watching the game, I thought that's fucking load of shit. Like, that's a straight goal. But anyway, it is what it is.
It
We
is
ended
what
up
it is.
losing that game, the first game, to Notts County. Um,
And I just want to make a mention as well of Macaulay Lang stuff. Like, I know we all joke, we were joking, especially last season, oh, he's in our pocket, blah, blah, blah. No, this guy, it just proves how much of a goal machine he is. He scored against the top team in the league in Wrexham without any failure. He did it when it counted in that game. I know later some things happen, but he is very much a threat
yeah.
and still a threat in the league too as well.
Different player though. He's a fox in the box. He doesn't make stuff happen. He waits for the ball to come to
Yeah,
him.
but
So he's a different
sometimes that's
player.
just
But
the way they play. No, and
yeah,
I'm not saying that it's a Mullen versus Lang stuff, but we got to give credit where it's due. Lang stuff is a fucking machine, and all power to Notts. I love that we actually shone a light on them, because I think that some of their fans think it's a bit fake that we're doing that.
yeah.
Look, I might have a go at some
So
of their fans,
it's a
but they're actually genuine.
15 episode season. So this is really, I guess, establishing Notts County for the rest of this season, because
Yeah,
we
that's a
all
good
know
point.
what's happened. We all know Notts County pushed us. So it's sort of, you can see where they're going now with the style of the episode. So, but I did feel this episode lacked a little bit of substance. It was very quick, brushed over a
Very quick.
lot that they probably could have focused on. Um, Two Beard Rousey rating, I'm actually going to give this episode a 6 out of 10.
Wow. Okay. Yep. And that's valid. I think that's a valid score. I'm gonna probably actually go with the same. I'm going with a 6 out of 10. And this is no disrespect to the team that make Welcome to Wrexham. It's still brilliantly done, but they've set such a high bar and a high expectation of each episode that
And we've
yes,
got
there's
our
gonna
critic sats on. I mean, we could give
yeah,
every episode a 10 out of 10 because we're like
exactly.
mad Wrexham fans, but we're actually going to look at these episodes
Yep.
critically and give you an honest rating. So I think
Yep.
6 out of 10 for this episode is good. It's still
Love it.
very watchable. I recommend you watch it. Get on it. It's on Disney Plus, on Hulu. And just, yeah, get on, watch it. And let us know what you think. Comment down below. Like, subscribe, share. Next week we'll be back with another 2 episodes. So we're going to try and release 2 episodes a week of the reviews if you like them. Last review or first review got actually really, really good follow-up. So yeah, by all means. And if you want to become a fuckhead as well, link is in the description. You know what that's all about. If you want to know, watch our podcast.
That's a good way to sell the podcast. It's like, why do
There
they
you
keep
go.
saying, why do they keep calling themselves fuckheads? Watch the pod. Fair
We
enough.
call ourselves fuckheads because we are fuckheads. I mean, let's face it, Jesus. Anyway, we will see you next time. Two Beards Reviews. Thank you very much. Bye.